Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if I sound a little weird today, guys, it's because I've been kind of sick. I think it's just allergies, so I'm not really too worried about it, but I've definitely been kind of sick, so I'm kind of nasally, and so if I sound weird, that's definitely why. It's been raining here where I live non-stop, and it's really dreary today, and I feel like that's really making my allergies just kind of flare up, so that's super fun. But on another note, I thought today would be a perfect day to just sit in front of the camera and film a video for you guys. I actually really like doing it when the weather isn't that great. I just feel like it's like the perfect time for me to sit and talk with you guys. Probably because I'm really bored and I can't really be outside. And I mean, I don't know, I just really like talking to you guys. And so today I thought it would be fun to show you guys my hair care routine and the products I use on a daily basis that have actually really helped my hair, and just products that I really like, as well as just give you guys maybe some tips or tricks on helping your hair stay healthy or grow faster or longer, just because I'm a person that, I don't know, like my hair grows really fast that even when I go and get it cut, the hairdresser is commenting on it, and I really honestly think it's some of these tips that I do, and so I'm really hoping this video will help some of you out there. And so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I would also love if you guys comment below letting me know some of your tips and tricks of what has worked for you. And before I go in and show you all of the products, I thought it would be kind of fun to just kind of give you guys an idea of what type of hair I have, so that way if you're watching you can know if maybe this is even relevant to your hair. But anyways, so I am a person that has more fine textured hair. So I have very fine strands, and also I have a lot of hair. And so sometimes it's harder for washing it because it does tend to get more oily since it's such thin hair. And so I'm definitely a person that has more oily hair, so I can't go like 4 or 5 days without showering. It just doesn't work for my hair. So I try to wash my hair every other day, or even like 2 days in between. And so that's been really working well for me. But also I'm a person that my hair can damage really easily when I'm styling it or curling it. So that is something that I always have to kind of like think about, because no one wants damaged hair. And I think when your hair is a little bit finer, it's just easier for it to fry and get more damage. So hopefully some of you out there that have fine hair, this might help you out. And so let's just get started. So the first product I use all the time, and is definitely a tip that I would tell you guys, is using dry shampoo. And mainly this is just because when you wash your hair a lot, you're stripping it of its natural oils. It's just not really good for your hair or your scalp. And so I found that when I don't blow dry and do heating tools and stuff like that as much on my hair actually becomes a lot healthier, which just makes sense, right? Like you should give your hair a breather. And so this is the one I love. It's the Batiste Floral and Flirty Blush Dry Shampoo. I love this stuff. It's perfect. It smells really nice. And just in general, I would definitely say, guys, try to not wash your hair as much. So like I said, I'm a person that does it every other day to 2 days, just because my hair does get a little bit oily, and since it's fine, it starts to really like flatten on my head when I sleep. And so it's really important for me to wash it, but I don't want to wash it too much. So this is the perfect solution in between. This way I can just kind of spray it in my hair, and it helps like absorb the oils. And so I find myself I can go a couple days, and I just think that really helps give your hair a break. So the other tip I have for you guys is when I use a shampoo and conditioner, I try to find something that has argan oil in it. And that way, just because I feel like I don't have to worry about putting oil in my hair, it's just doing that when I'm shampooing and conditioning it. And I really have found that this really does help the like texture of my hair and just the health of my hair in general. And so you guys have seen these if you watched one of my favorites videos, and it's called Pura Dior. So this is the shampoo, and it's their Tranquility one. and I just really love this. So I would say try and find shampoo that works with your texture of hair and what type of hair that you have. That was something that really helped me out, and so when I kind of figured out that my hair is a little bit drier but it's also oily at the same time, then I realized that just having like a built-in argan oil is really helpful for my hair. So this is definitely the conditioner that I use, and I really love it, and it's their lavender vanilla one. It smells really good, and I don't know, it has no parabens or harsh chemicals, so I'm a person that when I do my hair, I don't know, I've been kind of leaning towards more healthier hair products, but I don't always do that. But just recently I've been actually really liking that. And I really like this shampoo and conditioner just because I find that with having more fine hair, it doesn't weigh my hair down. Because I've found with some shampoos and conditioners, it can really like just make my hair greasier. I mean, if any of you have fine hair out there, you definitely know the struggle of this. But it just like weighs my hair down. I don't find this with this, so this is definitely one that I've really been enjoying just for my hair type. And then another tip that I have that I think is really helpful was when I didn't have a shampoo and conditioner that had argan oil already kind of built into it. This was something that I used every single day. You guys can totally see that it's almost at the bottom because I used this all the time. I actually repurchased it just because I love it so much. And it's just, this is I think the brand like Luxury or something like that with U, I don't know, but anyway, oh, it's Unite. And then another tip that I think would be really helpful, and this is something that I did when I didn't have shampoo and conditioner with argan oil already kind of like mixed into it, was I always followed up with an argan oil after shampoo and conditioning my hair before I blow dry it. And that's actually a tip that I learned from my hairstylist, and she just kind of let me know that not only is argan oil really great for blondes, which is really awesome since I have blonde hair, but also it's actually a really good heat protectant. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that, but that is definitely something that it is good at. And so I use this all the time. I still do if I'm using a different shampoo and conditioner maybe for that day. I love using this because I feel like not only does it just nourish my hair, it gets rid of the frizz, but then it also is protecting my hair and I don't have to like spray one in there. So I like this because it's a little bit more natural. And then this is another product that I really love and I think has definitely helped my hair in the past, and it's just getting any kind of clarifying shampoo. And so this is the Designline Regis one, and I've had this forever, guys. I really love it, and obviously I don't do it as much now just because I'm coloring my hair, but I just wanted to put this in here for people that maybe don't color their hair, because this was something that was awesome when I started to feel like I was getting buildup from either like dry shampoo or heat styling products. So I would definitely recommend you guys picking up a clarifying shampoo. And another thing that I think is really important, and it's so basic but it really does help, is getting a brush that is made for actually brushing your hair when it's wet. And the reason I say this is if you just use any brush, it will actually break your hair. And I've done this before, and I've had so many split ends where it's like, you know, like hanging off on the top of my head and it doesn't look very cute. And so I love this one. It's the wet brush. I just picked this up at Target. I really love it because it just gently like glides through my hair. And so I always do this when I always like brush it when I get out of the shower, and I just really love this brush. They have all different colors, which makes it kind of fun, but also you can always use a comb, but you should definitely use something that's based like this or a comb, because otherwise you're just really damaging your hair, which nobody wants. So another tip is styling your hair less, and this was one that was really hard for me because I was actually someone when I was in high school that blow dried my hair every single day and straightened it, and it was just so bad for my hair. And so now I'm actually not like that anymore. I try to maybe 3 times a week not do anything to my hair and just let it dry naturally. I just think that works better, and it gives your hair like a little break from the heat, which I think is really important. Helps with like split ends and things like that. And so I definitely recommend you guys maybe trying to not do that. Like, don't blow dry your hair as much. I know it seems really hard, but I feel like the more that you do that, your hair gets more used to that, and then it actually lays fine. So I actually use dry shampoo just to give it a little bit more volume. And another tip is if you don't like the way that your hair looks naturally without like curling it or straightening it, which I totally understand because I was like that too, then you can always like braid your hair on the side, or you can put it up in a bun. And then that way throughout the day when you're letting it air dry and you take it off or take it out, then it's very natural and you'll get like these natural waves. And so I really love doing that. So my next tip is very obvious, but I think it's something that I obviously have to say in this video, but it's just eating healthy. I think that actually really matters. I mean, I am a person that just tends to eat a little bit healthier. I mean, obviously I have my moments where I'll want like potato chips or like pickles or something like that, or ice cream. But on a more like regular basis, I really try to just eat more healthy. And so for example, like if you eat salmon, that actually really helps with the shine in your hair. And so that's a great one. Or nuts are really good for the health of your hair. Greek yogurt's really good as well. And that's actually really good for growing out your hair. So sometimes just like switching up your lifestyle and what you eat really does help with not only your eye color, but it helps with your nail strength, it helps with your skin and the glow that you will get from your skin, and then also your hair. So I'm a big believer in eating healthy. And something else that I think is helpful for people out there that are actually wanting to grow out their hair. So if you watch some of my previous videos, you would know that I had a lot longer hair. And so I just recently took off like around 4.5 inches or something like that. So I took off quite a bit, so I definitely had longer hair. And I just kind of found that one of the ways that would really work well when I was trying to grow out my hair was I actually wouldn't go and get it cut all the time. I know this is something that a lot of hairstylists and a lot of blogs and things like that actually say you should try and get your hair trimmed every 6 weeks. I think that's a little excessive because I honestly don't think your hair will grow. So I actually wait 2 to 3 months to get my hair cut, but then when I go in, I get a lot more off. So I take off like maybe 2 inches, so I'm not shy about it, but that has really worked for me and it allows my hair time to actually grow. And then by the time I go in, it's enough time that I'm going in frequently that I'm not getting a lot of split ends. And so that would definitely be a tip that I would say is just let your hair grow. And then if you really feel like you need to treat it, then you could put like an oil treatment on it, which is my next tip. And that is definitely using like hair masks or oil treatments to nourish and just make your hair a little bit healthier. And especially because I color my hair, this is definitely a tip that has really helped me. And so there's all different ones you can use. You can use Argan Oil and you can just put it on your hair. And this is something that you can wait like 45 minutes, or you can actually put it up in a bun and sleep on it through the night. And that has really helped my hair, guys. And it's just because you're letting the oils like seep into it. So for oils, you can use like coconut oil or olive oil or argan oil, which are all things that you can find easily in the grocery store. So I really love that. And another tip that I think is really helpful that I actually learned from a hairstylist, I think like maybe 10 years ago. So this is definitely something I've been doing forever and it's really helped me a lot. And they told me that it's really helpful when you are going to blow dry your hair. So the days that you are going to be like heat styling and using a blow dryer, before you blow dry your hair, give your hair some time to air dry. So I actually just wrap mine in a towel for 15 minutes. But for me, I found that that really works because I'm not having to blow dry it as long. So I'll end up blow drying my hair for like 10 minutes versus before, I think it was like, oh my gosh, I used to take so long. It was like 25 minutes, guys. Not proud of that. So definitely found that, you know, letting your hair air dry before you blow dry it just cuts down on the time. And the last tip is a very easy one, and it's one you can just kind of put into your shower routine. And this actually helped me a ton when I was trying to grow out my hair. And it's when you come out of the shower and you're actually trying to dry off your hair. So when you're trying to dry it with a towel, I actually do a patting motion. So I don't rub. I used to rub for so long, and then I found out that it actually like breaks off all your hair. Especially if you have very delicate hair like mine, it was just like completely destroying it. And so that's one where you just want to like gently pat it to get some of that excess water off, but then don't do the rubbing motion. It's just too much friction, and not only that, but it actually adds frizz. So that's no good. But another thing you can do too that I've seen people do, which is really cool, is you can actually use a t-shirt, which is even better for your hair. And that's something I'll do sometimes, but I don't really do it that often. I just use a towel. So that's my hair care routine for this year and just some of the products that I've been using, and as well as the tips that I've really found helpful for just growing out my hair, the health, and just getting rid of some of those split ends, and just, yeah, it's helped me a ton, guys. So I hope it helps you as well. And if you guys have some cool tips on things that you found that really helps either make your hair healthier, or just, I don't know, products that you found that are really great for you, then leave those below, because I know there's a lot of people that would love to read those as well as just myself. And I'm definitely a person that loves hair care, so I love finding new ways that will really just help benefit my hair. And so, yeah, I think that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!